to have an opportunity to discuss how we can work effectively with the Gibraltarian authorities to support Gibraltar, in Brussels, within the Commission, in the UN, bilaterally as necessary, and to help work together with them to fulfil the potential.
And I think, particularly for me, it's good to see the economic potential. The economic potential not just for Gibraltar, but for all the people of the surrounding area. This could be the most extraordinary arc of prosperity if we could find ways to move from confrontation to cooperation.
We have had a little bit of confrontation at sea yesterday. You've no doubt been briefed on it. What's your take?
Well, we've raised it as well in our conversations, it's important that we all establish the facts around this kind of incident. It's important that we then raise it, including with the Spanish authorities, which has happened today, both at ministerial and at other levels, and that we make the point that whatever people feel about the rights and wrongs of these incidents, we have a very clear position, which we will give no ground on. Incidents that create risk, particularly that might cause harm to people, are deeply regrettable, and we must do everything we can to avoid them.
There was also an incident yesterday with some Spanish fighter jets. I believe Andrew Rosendale MP has described the Foreign Office as weak. So what would you have to say to that?
I think that's an incident from a few days back. The point is that we must take every measure we can to avoid incidents that give rise to risk. Whatever people think about their position on some of the issues around this, and as I say, we have a firm position, which we will reiterate at every opportunity. Incidents that cause risk are to be avoided.
What would you say to the many people out in the street in Gibraltar who feel that it's just more words, but it's not having any effect in practical terms on what Spain is doing at sea at the border?
Well, I don't think that's fair, in particular to the brave people of the Royal Navy here, who have been taking extensive measures to try and manage these incidents, ward these incidents off, and prevent them.
Not with the Royal Gibraltar Police as well.
But they keep on happening, despite the diplomatic pressures, the point I was trying to make. I don't think anybody would disagree with what you've just said about the Royal Navy, the GDP, the RGP, but diplomatically it doesn't seem to be working, does it? It keeps on happening.
Well, we need to continue to make the point that these incidents are to be avoided.
We'll be moving on to Spain as well after your visit, so what would that entail, your visit to Spain?
Well, we'll be doing a variety of things. We're going up to Malaga to see the work of our consular teams there. Obviously, we work with the most vulnerable British nationals on the costas, and then we're going up to Madrid, where we're going to have conversations about a whole range of issues, working together with Spain in this case on European economic reform, on energy sector reform, and the rest. We've got a wide agenda there, and it's very nice to be able to have my boss in town for a couple of days to talk to our staff about some of the issues that we face.
Are you crossing overland?
I hope so.
What do you think Madrid will make of that then?
EU citizens crossing a border.
Did you cross overland this morning? Or not?
We flew in.
We flew in, but we'll be leaving. Okay. And you're both going out on the Royal Navy's...
We'll be on the water tomorrow, yes.
Yeah.